The US stock markets reversed early gains last week and sank after reports that the White House is now considering limits to US investment in China. The S&P 500 index was off by 0.5% on Friday to end the day at 2,961.79, with a 1.5% loss for the week, its second straight weekly decline. A block of all US financial investment in China was among the options under review, though any such moves are in the early stages of discussion. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell by 0.3%, to close at 26,820.25 and mark a 1% decline week on week. Notwithstanding the latest reports, trade talks between the US and China are set to resume on October 10-11. News of a scheduled meeting added to Wall Street's conviction that the trade war between the two economic superpowers has eased in recent weeks. However, chipmaker stocks sank on last week's. The Nasdaq Composite slid to 7,939.63. For the week, the tech-heavy index lost 2.9%. The decline in all three major stock indices for the week followed the prior week's decline. Meanwhile, Micron's shares fell after the company reported first-quarter guidance that fell short of analyst expectations, dragging others in the semiconductor space lower in tandem. The stock plunged by 11% on Friday, which was Micron's worst day in Wall Street since June 2015. It ended the day at 43.21 with a 13.3% weekly loss. Among top performers, Wells Fargo's stock rose on Friday after the bank announced that it named Bank of New York Mellon chairman and CEO Charles Scharf as its new chief executive officer. The stock advanced by 3.7% on Friday to close the day at $50.71, posting a 3.6% weekly gain. Scharf will assume his new role at the head of the nation's fourth-largest bank on October 21st and will represent the bank's first permanent CEO since Tim Sloan resigned in March. You've watched Weekly Financial Review on InstaTV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Stay tuned.